When you're attacking one limb, generally speaking, that's where your opponent's focus is. And that's where you want it, right? And that's also appropriate for your opponent. If you're attacking an arm bar, your opponent's going to be concerned with that arm. However, we can use that opportunity when we go for the armbar to attack an omoplata on the far side. One of my favorite things to do in jiu-jitsu is punishing people who do the right things. And so if someone does the correct thing in order to defend an armbar, it still takes us into a place where we can omoplata. So if I go for a simple closed guard arm, this heralds back to the arm drag setup that we did earlier. Maybe I dominate his arm with 2 arms on one. Lift my hips, drag his elbow across, frame his neck. Now to go for the arm bar, I would step on the hip, pinching my knee in tight, rotate, heel kick him in the back of the head to break his posture. Don't actually heel kick your partner in the back of the head, but see how that's the direction we want him moving. Bring my leg in front, pinch, pinch, very gently raise my hips to get the tap. Now, one of the common ways my partner can defend, and a correct way, is he can grab his own bicep with this hand, right? So if he grabs his own bicep, and what ideally he would want to do is get this hand under my leg, but I'm not going to let him do that. Instead, I am going to swim inside, make his palm face the ceiling. So then one more time, he grabs, swim inside, palm faces the ceiling. Now, I'm going to immediately control the elbow, step on the mat, move my hips out, grab the elbow, grab the pants. Move my hips, flatten, chop to come up, block his hip, make my knees into a nice S, whisper in his near side ear. Get my partner to submit. Another time. 2 hands on one on the arm bar that we want, on the arm that we want to armbar. C-clamp on the outside wrist, meat hook on the outside tricep. Lift my hips. As I drop my hips, I drag, right? Now again, if he were to defend by bringing his elbow to the outside, we would omoplata this arm. But instead, he's let me get into the web where I can armbar. I'm going to frame this part of the neck, step on the hip, rotate. My knee pit chops down into his knee pit with my heel aiming for the back of his head to break his posture. You always want your opponent's posture broken when you're in this system. Bring your legs in front. But my buddy is going to try to defend. Cool. Swim inside. Your head side hand, whichever hand of yours is closest to his head, controls the elbow. Your other hand is going to control the pants. Step out into the omoplata. And you notice, let me say something else here. I can triangle my legs and stomp down, and if Eric tries to posture, very difficult. Or I can just stomp my 2 feet to the mat, and if Eric tries to posture, also very difficult. Either way, there are situations where we will want to triangle, and we will get into those in a second. It's mostly when we stop. When we triangle, what I'm really trying to do is stop his elbow from escaping my hips line. Because if I lose the elbow, I've lost the omoplata. But if I don't lose the elbow, I sit up, bring my legs in the shape of an S, and finish. Last detail about this. We talked about how armbar, triangle, and omoplata sort of exist in the same universe. So maybe I go for this arm lock, right? My buddy defends the arm lock. And as I swim, I go for the omoplata. If my buddy postures up, there's the triangle again, right? If he leaves his arm there, right back to the omoplata. If he takes his arm out, finish the triangle. There are solo drills at the end of the instructional that'll help you get this web tight. You can also do some partner drills that are going to be really useful in terms of getting those 3 techniques to work together the way they should.